Remember, we're talking about desiring something different from somebody than what they're giving us. What is that? Well, that is, to be frank about it, a desire to control another person. So instead of just saying, this is what I'm getting from the person, you're instead desiring to control them to being and behaving and feeling and thinking entirely differently. The healthiest way to go about life is not to be trying to exert our will in any directions or on anybody, but instead to observe what we're getting. You'll suffer a lot less frustration in life if that's the way you go about life. So instead of me, for example, observing my brother and thinking about all the things I wish he would do you see how there's a secret part of me who wants to make him be different. If I can surrender that away and just observe non-judgmentally, this is what I'm getting from him. This is what I can expect from him. This is what he's giving. Well, then there's a lot less frustration in that if I'm just observing, okay, this is just what I'm getting, as opposed to this is what I secretly want for him to give me. What subtle desire for control over other people might you be living with inside yourself? That's really what it comes down to. Typically, if another person's if they're already how we want them to be, that doesn't cause any frustration, does it? But the opposite causes frustration, when a person's not how we want them to be. So give up wanting a person to be a certain way. Instead, develop the skill, the art of just being able to accept what you are getting. Accept, I mean, in the healthy way, not in agreeing with them or liking what they're giving you. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is just non-judgmental observing. All right, this is what they're giving me. All right, now I can make some decisions for myself, recognizing that I have no control over them. I have no secret desire to control them. So I'm able to observe what they dish out, just non-judgmentally. Okay, that's what I get. Well, then based on that, these are the decisions I'm going to make for myself. Do you see that the real solution is to truly and completely let other people be other people? And for you to be content being you. When you can do this, when you can truly accept the total powerlessness that you have over other people, and you surrender away any secret desire to control them, which is what you're doing when they are a certain way and you get frustrated. That's where that's coming from. I want them to be this way, and they're not. Do you see the frustration is really silly because it's pointless. Remember that people are the weather to you. You might, for a second, get disappointed when you look out the window and the weather's doing something that you didn't want it to do that day. But you don't walk around all day long obsessing about it, kicking the wall, those sorts of things. And why not? Because you know it's a waste of time. You know that the weather is completely out of your control. It is going to do whatever it does. So when the weather does something that you don't like, you say to yourself, whether you're consciously aware you say this to yourself or not, you say to yourself, well, that's disappointing. But now I'm going to have to make some decisions for myself. Can't control the weather, but I can control me. So what am I going to do with this reality of what the weather is doing? That's how you handle people too. Can't control him. Not even going to waste time or energy or emotion on that. But I can make decisions for myself, surrendering away any secret desire for control in others.